Well, there you go. If that's not an intro to our core cast, I don't know what is. Who? Dr. Doom? Is that you, Silver Surfer? Guys, it's your girl Ayesha, aka GeekXX Chic, and we are back with another movie reaction. We're back in the world of Marvel, and this time with Fantastic Four: First Steps. So this movie was, I don't know, I'd say highly anticipated, but a lot of people are excited to see the Fox side of the Marvel universe come back into the Disney MCU and be incorporated, because it just means we're steps closer to some of the bigger characters, i.e. X-Men, and that ilk soon. And so this is the first foray into taking one of those properties and bringing it over to the MCU. And I think it's the best thing to start out with for Marvel, you know, bringing these properties back, especially considering that there's already been, I think, 3 movies done in the Fox side of things. Coming in with Marvel's perspective on it, I think they had to kind of, you know, this is really a litmus test for how they're going to bridge these other series that they're going to inevitably bring over in the next phase. So I'm just ready to jump in blind and enjoy. So I'm about to do that. Before I do though, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be aware of when I do other movies, if movies are what you're down for. I also react to a ton of Marvel stuff. So if you want to be a part of that, please do join the fam. And also, if you'd like to watch an unedited reaction to this, you can catch that on my Patreon. All right, that out of the way, let's get into it right now. I am loving the vintage Marvel logo.
I'm looking for the yellow iodine.
That's not where it is.
I mean, you could tell him. That is a pregnancy test face. Pretty universal. I'm wondering how in the future we are here, because I'm thinking, you know, there's got to be a way in the future that we don't have to pee on a stick. Like, can we get to a point where you just scan or something? Stark? What are they not in?
I mean, we don't even talk about it anymore.
Talking was not the important part.
Daddy Pascal.
This is better.
It's a lot better, isn't it?
This is great.
She's like, I already called you daddy, but now it's legit. This is a very, very, very heavily positive Pedro Pascal channel, guys. Just buckle up.
Nothing is going to change.
Everything's gonna change. What are you talking about? But in a good way.
Folks, we all know the story.
Wow, that hairdo. That is so 50s.
I assembled the best scientific minds to come along, who also happen to be my best friend,
Of course.
my wife.
Little nepotism, but that's okay. That is okay.
Dr. Richard's expedition encountered an unforeseen event,
Always.
We encountered a cosmic storm that altered our DNA.
Just a little.
and they returned with superpowers.
Right, he's like, let's call them what they are. You have superpowers, bro. I like seeing Thing being happy. And almost all the other renditions, this is early in the movie, but almost every other rendition, he's lamenting his look, which is very valid.
It's clobbering time!
Wow, Disney's selling all of it, man. They said, look at this old school stuff we got for you. Sign up for Disney Plus immediately. Nice. The salute. I do like also seeing Johnny Storm using his powers more positively, because he's also, in all the other renditions, he's tended to be a bit of a spaz.
This equation not only confirms alternate dimensions.
Do you think these kids are picking up on this right now? Exactly. Like, can we have some candy, sir?
Who wants to see a big explosion?
Thank you. I'm sure some of those kids could follow, but the vast majority. Well, there you go. If that's not an intro to our core cast, I don't know what is. Oh, they got an announcement for y'all.
Are you pregnant?
There's one always who's very perceptive.
How do you know that?
Have you looked at your husband's face?
I know, he did.
Did he look scared but slightly excited?
We're gonna be the best uncles ever.
Loving anyways. You'll be loving uncles.
Let's start the baby prep.
Children are stressful. Or baby proofing. Good idea. I mean, the baby's not going to be anywhere near ready to be opening cabinets for at least a good 6 to 8 months, but start now.
I'm running a test. Bridge teleportation test.
See if it works. Don't scramble the egg, don't scramble the egg.
It worked.
Oh, okay. We'll have to work on the power.
Could you reset the breaker?
He's like, Reed is not taking Johnny seriously, which has got to be frustrating. Just because someone acts cavalier does not mean that they're not serious.
Babe, when you're done, can you...
If you have robots, you might as well have them do all the heavy lifting. It makes sense.
You want to see? Let's see.
Oh yeah, she can go translucent. That's so helpful. Mother should have that power during pregnancy. Baby's like, can you please turn out the blinds, please? This is very, very invasive.
That is such a bullshit way to win an argument.
Kind of work though. I see both sides. I do think he's channeling some of his fear of becoming a father into the fear that the baby will not be quote unquote normal.
Another different car? This car?
Whose car is that? Don't just look. Really, sir? That is someone's property. Put that down. See, look at, this is what boys do. This is what boys do.
I love kids.
Spend the day with 10 fourth-grade girls and you may begin to rethink that.
I have not seen her in a minute. How are you, ma'am?
Maybe step inside next time. Okay.
Oh, the kids like it.
I finished the crib.
Stop, don't do
Included
that.
2 extras.
You're not supposed to have extras.
I've been tracking a small number of criminal organizations.
For why?
Let's eat.
Hey, what time is it?
It's dinner time.
Just say it. Oh, did you baby proof for that, Reed?
Johnny,
Is that you, Silver Surfer? One of my favorite cards growing up. On Halloween night of all nights, you had to show up. Maybe it's just an elaborate costume. My Silver Surfer card, Silver Surfer did look male, but still very cool. And I know that was a source of contention apparently with this movie. Don't see why.
Are you the protectors of this world?
One of many. Actually, maybe of Earth 828.
Your planet is now marked for death.
Oh, what do we do?
Hold your loved ones close.
Damn, she says say your goodbyes.
I harrow Galactus.
They're all like, do we know this? Have we seen a Galactus? Johnny, you can't breathe in space. Hands off.
Copiro a me.
So Johnny can breathe in space now? Again, I'm not too clear on all of his powers, but I could have sworn he can't breathe in space, and flames don't work in space. They shouldn't, but then again, it isn't regular fire, but I don't know.
What's a Galactus?
You're gonna find out.
5 have disappeared.
Wait.
You're saying these planets disappear. It's connected to her?
She's just the herald, okay? She's just the messenger.
She was there.
Listen, it's kind of complicated. She didn't really want to be the herald. It just kind of happened.
Start the nav clock.
Hey, guys.
Which, you want?
Come on, Johnny, say it louder.
She spoke to me.
What was the tone?
Kind. No, I get it. Johnny loves women.
Oh, wow. All the adjectives that are just being added.
We need to get ready.
They're like, focus. Okay, guys, but don't dismiss Johnny. He's got a point. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the memory to actually remember what she said because they probably could figure out a way to translate it. Pretty sure Silver Surfer did not tell you that for no reason.
Okay, so she spoke to you, yeah?
Okay, sister things.
This is her language.
Maybe that is something.
Yes, Johnny's smart. Yes, give him a high five.
Reed wants to see you in the lab.
Oh, thank you.
I finally knocked it off the list.
What?
The new spacesuits.
Aw, he did listen.
I take back every single bad thing.
Damn. Until the next time he annoys you. All Johnny wants is to be heard, guys.
The accident that mutated them and gave them the...
You're still handsome.
What we learned is that the unknown also meant fear.
I like that the word of fear when he's looking at the girl he clearly likes and is scared to approach, because if it's like the other movies, he's got insecurities around the look.
I really love my new suit.
It's really your old one. It's just a lot bigger. Just a little extra around the sides is all.
I mean, if her suit was working, why fix it?
Here we stand, prepared to face a danger.
The fanfare for these guys is actually crazy. I don't think we've seen anyone this popular since Captain America, for real. Like in the Marvel verse, the way they're showing it.
We will protect you.
That's a lot of promises, Reed, but I know you believe that you're going to do everything to make sure it's true. The flyer in the group being excited. Why are we not surprised? That's just been sitting out here. I'm still unclear as to what we're gonna do when we get out in space, but I guess they still have no idea what Galactus is. So knowing that, I'm like, what are y'all gonna do in that little ship? Hold on to your lunch.
Where we find her, we find Galactus.
You hope, but do you really want to find him?
If he's just some big guy, then yes, you can punch him out.
Seriously, they're children. This baby will definitely have some fun uncles. There's no doubt about that.
What the hell is happening to that planet?
Look at your teeny tiny little ship.
It's all gone.
Gotcha.
It's got us. In the same.
I'm just saying, as I said, Sue's powers are great, but I don't think they work. She's like, hello again.
Galactus will see you.
I'll go.
All of you.
Yeah, they're not dictating terms.
You should not have come.
I mean, does it matter that he was coming to them? I feel like it's only fair. You come to my house and knock, why can't I come back? But I love how she's basically telling them, like, Galactus has decided not to wipe you out like ants just now.
So what are you saying to me?
It's a blessing.
I was like, can you translate?
Die with yours.
Ah, warm. Kind. Oh, hello.
You have traveled far to beg for mercy.
Just ask for you to find a different diet plan.
Inside her,
Oh.
the child.
Oh, look at that. You're giving birth to a world devourer.
Baby's coming out.
He said he wanted the baby now.
I will eat your planet slowly.
Damn. Okay. Johnny, what are you doing? I love that she's surfing the lava. My thing is, couldn't Silver Surfer just turn the beam back on? So how y'all gonna leave? You're not taking my baby. I gestated this thing for almost 9 months.
Hang in there, Suze. I'll get you home.
You sure? Wasn't one of your thrusters blown?
FTL in visual range.
It's feeling long. It's feeling long. Interesting.
We lost her. All clear.
You sure? Are you sure you lost her? She found your world like that. Yeah, I think I have to do my lookup because I'm pretty sure Silver Surfer is like a cosmic being. It's not easy to kill.
Drops out of FTL here.
Isn't that basically a black hole?
I mean, the options are death and death.
Draw close enough to the star, there'll be a time dilation.
How much of it? More than mine?
Right? She's like, still giving birth over here, guys.
We need 30 seconds of invisibility. Can you do it?
That work for her? Okay, I've got so many questions about the invisibility. I guess it works.
This is not right. It's not how it's supposed to be.
Well, you shouldn't have gone to space pregnant, but here we are, so let's do it.
Everything's gonna change.
Nothing's gonna change.
Look at all these fears coming up now. Poor lady. Who's there to catch the baby? You're on the wrong side, Reed. Get to the other side. This baby might come out real quick. Okay. Thank God he was there to catch the baby. This baby's already reaching up. I can tell you right now, this baby is not normal. It's a lot of movement. I'm sorry. Just imagining the baby opening its mouth and just starts to inhale the ship. Sorry. And the baby too. Yeah, just be like, we just had a baby. We'll talk later.
Could you take us through how you defeated Galactus?
Yes, how did we do that?
Well, what does he want?
It comes down, is your child worth the world?
Could giving Galactus the child save us?
I mean, this is so hard because on the one hand, it's absolutely a valid question, but most parents would have said the exact same thing, so. Oh, she made it back. Sorry, I had to circle around a black hole.
I must get the child.
Why?
One strong enough to absorb my hunger.
Ooh, now the conundrum's even bigger. But what happens when he consumes the hunger?
Give me a lever and a place to stand, and I will move the earth.
You want to translate that?
Yeah.
Right? To those of us who are not science geniuses.
I gotta show you something.
I told you I'd heard that before.
There you go. Johnny's brain is on. Brain on. Gonna try testing the baby again now for cosmic energy. But again, Galactus said he's hiding it, probably because he already recognizes that his parents are half scared of him, mainly his father. But I mean, Reed was right from the get-go. You can't be two people who are altered by space radiation and have a normal kid.
The newly formed Galactus cult intends to summit Mount Everest.
Okay, there's always some.
Reed Richards and Sue Storm hand over their baby, and we all live.
Would you just hand over your child? Oh. Mama said hell no. A lot of y'all want to say that, but you wouldn't give up your baby. Not even for planet Earth.
So their plan looks good. It's mathematical, it's ethical, and it's available.
What are you saying?
He's just talking out loud, and he's being very right.
Mathematical? Ethical? Available?
Facts, facts, facts.
Means you've rolled it around your head and you work the problem.
Which means nothing.
Yeah, just because you roll around doesn't mean he's actually going to do it.
Sometimes you being you hurts me.
Which sucks, but you also choose to be here. You're gonna love somebody. You gotta love all of them.
But I am not giving him up.
Fair. Yeah, see how quick they turned on y'all? I wouldn't save y'all either. You're selfish! Yes, and you would be too.
This is our son, Franklin.
They're like, we're just standing here in case anyone gets crazy. Johnny will burn up everybody up in here.
You know, our mom always used to say, Susie, for you, I would move heaven and earth. And we would do that for you.
I don't really care about Johnny.
I will not sacrifice this world for my child.
Period. Well said.
We are going to move Earth to a place that Galactus will never find us.
Never is kind of a big word. I thought we learned about not making grandiose promises.
You moved an egg across the room. You think you can do that with a planet?
Guess we're finding out, because either way, we're getting eaten.
We interrupt this program with a special report.
We're gonna move Earth, guys. Everyone strap down your valuables. Hold on to your innards. No guarantee we're gonna come back in one piece. But the alternative is we get eaten by intergalactic monsters, so.
All right, people.
How long did Galactus say they had? But it's very interesting. They didn't really talk about it, but the fact that Silver Surfer gives these planets a certain amount of time to reconcile whatever it is they need to reconcile before they bring the hammer is, she's dropping clues left, right, and center where her heart and her head are actually at. And Johnny's probably the only person paying attention. Good thing Galactus' ship moves at the snail's pace.
The worldwide energy curfew only works if everybody does their part to conserve electricity.
Yep, no shaving for you today, bro.
I'm gonna let you tell me who you are. If you'd like to tell me now, that would be helpful.
Right, if you do have that galactic power.
I'd like to know that sooner rather than later, if you don't mind.
The way he's making a face like he actually has a secret. This baby is a paid actor. Man, we got those built in a hurry. You still trying to figure this out, huh? Good job, John.
20, 19.
20 seconds, that long? You pissed her off. She's like, you sent me through a black hole. I had to surf my way back.
She's coming for Franklin.
Lock the building down.
She goes through matter. Struck a chord. Look at Johnny.
Sapiamenas tu vos.
Men will do a lot for a girl they like. If he wants to, he will, ladies.
You were some sort of scientist or astronomer.
It's a very pretty world.
When Galactus came, you offered to serve as his scout if he'd spare your planet.
And you bonded with the board.
They begged for mercy.
Well, he's gonna have to eat something. It's quieter up here. I didn't ask you to follow me, sir.
Take me.
He doesn't want you. Respectfully, he doesn't want you. Like you're not giving her answers. Here, Galactus is still hungry. I feel you, Johnny.
Yeah, same here. You gotta give us a second.
I'd be like, sorry, can't come to the phone right now, panicking. I'm playing tic-tac-toe here. Don't panic, Reed, don't panic.
We move one giant away from the planet. 37 seconds.
Not a lot of time to
I mean, we've been going with tiny margins this whole time.
How do we move one giant through one large bridge?
Give him something he wants. The one piece of leverage you have.
We have to use the only thing Galactus wants.
No.
Did I say? There's no other way. It's the only way he'll come and not destroy the Earth if he wants Franklin, because he doesn't want to kill Franklin. Although I have a feeling that's not easy to do.
Go check, see if they're back. Well, I'm definitely not gonna check.
Chicken checks.
Don't. Any path he takes, he's gonna be going through thousands of families.
We tried not to break any eggs here. I'm not saying people should die. I'm just saying that there's going to be property damage for show.
We must use the time wisely to be with the ones we cherish.
And maybe say how you really feel to certain people. Shouldn't take the end of the world to do it, but hey, we do what we gotta do. Hello.
Did you come for spiritual guidance?
Oh, no. Came to see you.
She's happy. Morning. See what's nicer when your eyes aren't glowing purple. It's kind of terrifying. Okay, what did I just say about the eyes? That is a great shot. Love it. Okay, I caught the tidal wave. Sure. I mean, you can't really tiptoe as a Galactus, can you? I feel like Ant-Man could take him. I could have sworn in the comics this guy was like literally bigger than the world, but maybe he can shrink himself. I don't know. I haven't read up on Galactus in a long time, guys. Baby's like, oh, you again. Not in the eye. I agree, though. I told you not to make them glow. He can scan, but okay.
Just a couple more steps.
Not the freeze! He's like, I've been around for like 1 billion years. If he came through atmosphere, I'm pretty sure that that's going to be fine. But I appreciate this effort, this teamwork. Okay, you're durable, right? Oh my God. Okay, slow-mo. Yes, you're thinking, it's impressive. There you go, Reed. Yes. Oh, good. Don't try to pull him apart, please. He's like, it's like taffy.
It's clobber time!
Period. Woo, Reed, take a nap. Yeah. Franklin is not impressed. There we go. Does he have nuts? Can those be pulled by these light beams? Okay, Sue, okay. She said, let me get the Matrix with it.
Johnny, the controls!
Which controls? Oh, in the triangle. Oh, she's pushing him in, but you're gonna have to get the baby for sure. Push through it. Oh, right over the line. There we go.
No!
36 seconds is forever. Get the baby. Franklin is crawling? This child's gonna be in college by the end of this film. All that she had, period. Women getting it done.
3, 4.
Shut up, yeah. Close the portal. Silver Surfer girl, can I get you? Give him a kick to the face, you know you own one. It's gotta be Silver Surfer. Thank you. She said, no, this is mine. I've been with this bastard too long. Pissed. You see that look in her eye? Pissed. He's like, this is not a fun ride anymore.
Sue, she breathing?
No.
CPR. There we go. Quick. Dr. Mike said it. Chest compressions.
Come on, Sue.
Yeah, Sue, it's not time for you to check out yet. Come on. Oh, her eyes. That's terrifying.
He's not us. He's more.
Galactus wasn't lying. He had no reason to. Just realized no one actually saw what happened. Just felt the earthquake. So it's probably good, though.
Who knows where his powers will take him? But right now, he's here.
Be present, Reed. She said be present. I know your head's always in the future, but children, yeah, really got to try to be present because it goes by super quick. And with this baby, probably lightning fast.
Reed, Sue, Johnny, Ben, and...
Work's never done, you know? Look at that. Teamwork.
A good sound.
Three men. Three men. Sue needs some femme energy here. This is a lot of dudes. That's a lot of male slack to pick up. All right, let's see. There's got to be a scene at the end because it's Marvel.
Herbie, have you seen the book that Franklin loves?
Of course. Oh, The Origin of Species. What was that? Did Franklin just age 10 years? Who? Dr. Doom? And Franklin would not have an issue with him. Well, that was Fantastic Four, and it was indeed fantastic. Okay, well, that was Fantastic Four, and it was fun. That was a very, very fun movie. I enjoyed it. And I think it was the right amount of kind of the, how do I explain it? Kind of the era that it was, you know, kind of based out of, right? That 50s, 60s era of movies, TV, as well as, you know, kind of this being on a different Earth that, you know, obviously has a lot of technology, but is maybe not at the same level as the Earth we're used to. It kind of allowed for some of that campiness that is very much kind of the heart of Fantastic Four, because it is one of the older comics and, you know, one of the older groups in the comics. You know, they've been around since kind of the beginnings of Marvel. So I kind of like the throwback. And I also just kind of like how, you know, they jumped right in, right? We didn't have an origin story here, which we've had in other movies. And I'm not mad at that because I feel like, again, when you've had multiple movies already, I think that Marvel just decided we don't need to tell the origin story again. You know, you can go and watch the older movies if you really want to know how they came to be. Let's get this party started. Let's get them as an established team. Let's get them as the well-oiled machine already. And then we give them a fairly huge, galactic, if you will, size problem to deal with. And I think they did a good job with the whole bringing in of Silver Surfer and Galactus. As I said, like, I don't read a ton of the I've read different comics at different times. I was not a kid that got access to all of them growing up, but I do know, as I mentioned, that they used to have these trading cards you used to be able to get way back in the day, and I do have Silver Surfer, and through the Silver Surfer card, I learned a lot about Galactus. But all that to say that I like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and check my resources, but I could have sworn that Galactus was supposed to be like absolutely massive. So I feel like the scale down for the movie, I'm not mad at it because they needed to do something to make him defeatable, but I do remember that he's supposed to be an extremely difficult opponent, like damn near impossible level opponent. But either way, we got to scale it for movies, so I'm not mad at it. But really, this movie wasn't even about Galactus. Galactus was really just, something to push the team to their new limits, and also to kind of serve as a catalyst for some deeper issues within the team, and more specifically with Reed and his wife. And I think that they did a good job of kind of making their real conflict of the movie, at least in my opinion, the real conflict was this change that becoming parents was going to make for all of them, right? Like, obviously for Reed and Sue, it was going to be the biggest change for them, because yes, when you go for years being a duo to suddenly having a child, like I thought that's why I laughed in the movie when she was like, nothing's going to change. Yes, everything's going to change. A child absolutely changes everything. Yes, who you are at a core doesn't change, but your priorities, the way you live, the decisions you make, how you live your life, all of that changes and shifts for children. That's just the way it goes, which is why some people don't ever want to have kids, is because they don't like the idea of the type of changes that are necessary to be a parent. But the point is, we know it's something they wanted. We found out they were trying, it didn't work, finally did, probably because that child made itself come to be, right? Which, hearing the level of power, I don't know anything about their child, by the way. Like, I know about the Fantastic Four, I know about Doctor Doom, I know about things like that. I do not know about their child, the comic book version of their child. So just saying, but it's feeling like if they tried for 2 years with no luck and then suddenly she gets pregnant, it's feeling like maybe Franklin made some things happen, right? Like, it's sounding like Franklin is at a different level than his parents are. But digressing, this whole movie was really just about the team kind of, evolving. Again, very much about Sue and Reed, in my opinion. And then on the periphery, because we really didn't focus much on Thing at all. And I'm not mad at that, actually, because in some of the previous movies, they made a big deal about, him struggling with the fact that he looks the way that he looks and how it's changed his life. And, the one movie I remember most keenly is when, like, his fiance, who loved him to death before his mission, could not accept him when he came back, and that was pretty heartbreaking. But I'm glad they didn't necessarily go through that sob story, and that we see him kind of being a bit more at peace with it. But we see how he liked that woman, and he couldn't bring himself initially to do anything about it because he kind of already decided that she probably didn't want any part of being with someone who looked like him, which, you don't know. You just never know. If there's one thing that I've learned in my time on this planet, is that there's literally somebody for everybody. No matter what you think you got going on that people would be like, oh, I don't think so, I promise you there's someone out there who'd be like, I'm okay with it. It's not a big deal. But digressing, that's kind of all we really got with him. We didn't get anything else, which again, I'm not mad, because it's very hard with ensemble casts to touch on everybody, right? It's not an easy thing to do in a short movie. But digressing, that's all we got of him. And then with Johnny, I think it was more, they kind of gave him a little like micro plot of Reed kind of dismissing him, dismissing his contributions. And I think it was really good that this movie showed that Johnny is smart, right? He's not Reed smart, okay? Like, intellectually, he's not at Reed's level, but he is smart. And I feel like the other movies always kind of failed Johnny in that they just made him look like a jock, right? He was like a fiery jock. That's pretty much it. Always flirting with the ladies, always a smart move. Chris Evans flying around in his underwear. Like, they really did not take Johnny very seriously. And I don't think that was fair to his character, because he was so much more than the bravado. Like, yeah, as he said, his character said, yes, I like space. Yes, I like women, but I do things. Like, I do have other things that I care about. And so I think this movie did a good job of showing that while he might be kind of the prettier face of the group, he is very capable of applying himself and using his skills. And we found out here that he deciphered a language. That's not an easy thing to do at all. That's actually a very difficult thing to do. And yes, maybe he might have been motivated by the fact that he was attracted to Silver Surfer, but the point is he did it, and he did it on his own, right? Because Reed did not have the capacity to help him, and neither did Sue. So anyway, I like that they had that with him, and just him kind of being this good supportive character, and honestly, the person who kind of broke through and got the inside person person they needed to help them get this mission done, aka Silver Surfer. And then, like I said, outside of that, it really was about Reed and Sue navigating this new challenge in their lives. You know, the fact that things were going to change, and then you've got Reed, who is the planner, the guy who's always living 10 steps ahead because that's the way his brain works, and Sue kind of trying to say, hey, I need you to come back and be here right now with me, with this child, not always thinking about the worst case scenario, not always thinking about having everything calculated to death, because I'm telling you right now, humans are unpredictable, as so are children. So you can't plan out every little thing this baby's gonna do. Like the fact they were baby proofing when she was still pregnant, I'm like, you do know this baby, typically, I take it back, Franklin's a bit advanced, but you know, typically kids, it takes them a good 6 months before they're really going to be menaces around that kind of stuff. So you have some time, but I digress. So just showing just that little internal conflict between them as a couple, figuring it out, navigating it, and realizing that, you know, as I said in the episode, Sue has to recognize that she married a brainiac who loves to think. And yes, sometimes that addiction to forethought, that doomsday mentality, you know, no pun intended with Dr. Doom, but literally like that kind of negative bias that he's got going on, like it's protected them, it's worked for them. But yes, I understand how she's saying that it comes across as hurtful and too clinical sometimes, but that's what comes in the package of Reed, right? If you've ever known anybody who is highly intellectual, very high functioning, they often struggle with emotions. And it's not that they don't have them, they typically struggle with expressing them in a way that maybe most of us relate to. And so it's just kind of, like I said, it's part and parcel. You kind of have to, you got to accept the good with the bad, right? And I'm sure that there's things about Sue that Reed would prefer to be different, but he loves her as she is. And so that's just part of growth and coupling and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, really where this kind of affected Sue in this movie was rightfully this conundrum. And I think that was a really cool conundrum that they put out there of Galactus saying, listen, I need to feed. That's all there is to it. It's nothing personal against your planet, but your child has something that is invaluable to me. I'm tired of this, which is very interesting that they gave us an insight into Galactus. Like, you know, if you really want to get into the subplot of that story, I mean, is it fair for him to be cursed with this hunger that can only be sated by eating planets? But anyway, he's tired. Like he said, I don't want to do this anymore. It's exhausting. Like, I don't want to. He clearly doesn't enjoy it, but he has to do it to live. And I guess he doesn't have the willpower to let himself expire. So, and again, I don't know what that would mean with how much cosmic energy he has, but digressing. So him saying that, listen, I just want one thing. I'm asking for one child, one baby. And not only will I spare your planet, but by a ripple effect, he's kind of saving a lot of planets, right? Again, I didn't quite understand whether or not the baby taking his hunger would mean that the baby, he did say he would take his place. So I guess it would only stop the world eating for a while. But either way, I mean, it would save some people in the meantime, I guess, you know, give them time to come up with another solution. Point being, I understand that it was a very real conundrum of one life for billions, or possibly trillions if we're thinking about other galaxies that could be saved by not having Galactus readily waiting to eat them. So a lot of people would say, and I mean, a lot of people in our world right here, right now, think that one life is worth trading for millions. But would you still be able to make that choice if it was your child or the person you love most in this world? And most of us, if we're being 100, would not do it. We would, you know, yes, the logical, cold fact, logical thing to do, the right thing to do, the moral thing to do would be to sacrifice one person for billions or trillions. But that's not the way we work as humans. We're emotional creatures. So most of us would not do it. And as I said, let's face it, there's a lot of people on this planet that I don't even like that much. So why would I sacrifice someone I love for people I don't even know? So anyways, I like that they put that very moral conundrum up there. And then I think that Sue's speech was really, really well done, well written. That line was really well written, where she said, I'm not sacrificing my child for this world. However, I'm not sacrificing the world for my child, AKA I'm going to fight. We're not trying to just walk away from y'all. Like, this is just like, I don't see why we can't fight for both. So yeah, really cool moral conundrum that they dropped in this one. And outside of that, we had a little touch of Silver Surfer, which I'm glad that they were able to bring out that Silver Surfer is a slave. Not there because I'm going to say they. I mean, they said she in this, but I know in the comics, there's a male version and also a female. Like, basically, Silver Surfer can mutate themselves into whatever they need to be. So all that to say, Silver Surfer is a slave. She made a choice. She sacrificed herself many, many moons ago to save her planet, which was a very altruistic thing to do. And, you know, obviously she hates it. She's not enjoying it, but the alternative is her planet dying. And that's enough to keep her going, even though she hates it. And it's clearly, you know, what conscious she has left, it's definitely tearing at it. And that's what Johnny was able to figure out and mine that. And it was a good thing because, you know, Silver Surfer needs to break free, right? Like I think I don't even know how many millennia of solitude she's already given to Galactus, and it's got to end at some point. But I really like that they gave us a little touch anyways. I mean, this isn't Silver Surfer's story, but I'm glad that they really did emphasize, because I think the last time they showed Silver Surfer, they really didn't bring out the fact that, you know, she's a slave. Like, she's not doing this because she wants to. It's because it's this bargain she struck. So yeah, I think this movie did a good job, like I said, overall, to give us this story, give us this picture. And again, because they're going to be part of Avengers and going into, I think, the MCU and in general, I'm glad that we don't need to necessarily do the ramp up time that starting with an origin story probably would have put us into. But yeah, I'm very interested in seeing what they plan on doing with Little Franklin. They definitely are setting him up to be someone pretty huge in this universe. And Doctor Doom is back. And I think we already know who Doom is supposed to be. So yeah, interesting to see how they're going to factor all that in. But I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. As I said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching with me. If you did, please show some love. And I'll see you in the next one.